Hiking Community. I'm Maria, and today we have important local updates from San Miguel. But always, let's begin with the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently priced at 16.88 pesos to buy and 18.11 pesos to sell. These figures may fluctuate through the day in changes in global markets and local economic factors, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on updates if you're planning to exchange money or make an international purchase. Checking the last rates can help you to make smarter financial decisions. So there you have it, guys. During this day, we don't experience that much changes on the exchange rate. It was kind of weird because particularly we always have bigger differences. Sometimes we are just on the 18, 17, 19, but we're still on the 16, so just be prepared. And maybe this will help you if you're just planning to make a trip to another place or another city, wherever you can just make this and it will be just perfect. So there you have it, once again, the exchange rate. And now let's take a look at the weather. Right now, San Miguel have a temperatures around 20 degrees with clear skies and a light refreshing breeze moving through the city. It's one of those calm, beautiful days where the sunshine feels gently and being outdoors is truly enjoyable. Looking ahead, tomorrow we're expecting a cold morning with temperatures dropping to about 9 degrees before warming up to a pleasant of 20 degrees later in the day. It will feel a bit crisp early on, so you may want to grab a light jacket, but maybe in the afternoon conditions should be perfect for exploring and spending time outside. So once again, we don't experience that much changes during these days because we're still having the same temperature. On the Monday and Thursday, we experience a lot of cold. But today and for tomorrow, we kind of expect the same temperature, so just take that in mind. Of course, we're going to give you the recommendations that you need to just leather a jacket or maybe have something comfy, anything that make you feel comfortable because we're still having almost the same temperature. But of course, we're going to give you every single day the weather if we notice anything weird, if there is something that changed, so you can have the great time before going outside. And of course, we want to know at this moment, it will be so helpful for us because all the San Miguel Brief team want to know what do you think about, if you're just watching us right now on your homes or you are almost on the go on this hour. So we want to know if you're just watching us on your homes or maybe on your restaurants or maybe on a different place that isn't your home, because we want to give you the best hour for you to watch this fully and completely show. So just mention what do you think about today's weather and this question, because it is so important to us, because maybe you think that this hour is so perfect or maybe you could experience another change, because we also, a lot of you guys that go out at lunch after this show. So we want to be sure about this information. And now we move on to an informative segment. We know that San Miguel is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Guanajuato, just like the city of Guanajuato itself. That's why we want to share some information about what you can also find in the state capital. If you're already in the area, you can take an opportunity to enjoy this beautiful place, which is definitely worth visiting. Culture and tradition of Guanajuato, Mexico. Guanajuato is one of the most cultural rich states in Mexico, known for his history, traditions, and colorful towns. One of the most iconic places in Guanajuato City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is famous for its underground tunnels, colonial architecture, and vibrant cultural life. A very special tradition here is called Callejonera, a walking through the now aisles with the live music, singing, and local legends. Another top destination is San Miguel de Allende, also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is stand out for its artistic community, beautiful Baroque architecture, and international atmosphere. San Miguel is known for its art galleries, craft markets, and cultural festival. Speaking of traditions, Guanajuato is the birthplace of the International Cervantino Festival, one of the most important cultural festivals in Latin America. Every year, artists from all around the world come together to celebrate music, theater, dance, and literature. Local traditions are also reflected in food. Typical dishes include enchiladas mineras, originally prepared for miners, and traditional sweets like cajeta made from goat's milk. Guanajuato is a state where the history and art and daily life come together, making a unique place to experience Mexican culture and tradition. So there you have it, our beautiful segment about our capital, Guanajuato. We really love San Miguel and we think that it's something really beautiful to visit and discover. But if you are already here, just go to this beautiful destination as well, and it will be just amazing. So Guanajuato has a lot of things to offer. It's a place that is beautiful, as you see, with a lot of history, with a lot of cultural events. So it's something really, another kind of a taste of the Mexican culture. And of course, it is just make us feel proud because we are Guanajuatenses. So it's something really beautiful. If you are just like, oh my God, I already watched everything here in San Miguel, but I want to go to another places that are near here. There you have it, this segment that we tell you about the details, history facts, something that is important that you are coming. Or maybe now you are just want to wait to the Cervantino Festival, that it's something really cultural because artists from all around the world come together to these days at Guanajuato just to celebrate, to share their work, their art. They inspire a lot of people. They are just giving a lot of things to feel like art in the air, and it's something really magical. So there you have that, and of course you will try and taste the cajeta. That is something really delicious that I like it. One of my friends don't like here, but it's something really delicious. So there you can find more traditional candies because of course here in San Miguel we have few of them, but in Guanajuato as well they have their own traditional candies. So tell us if you already visited Guanajuato or will you like to do it. And since you're already here in San Miguel, and may one be wondering where to find information about events or what's happening around the city, here's a quick and simple guide to help you to make the most on your time in our city. Hello guys, here we are, all the team of the San Miguel Brief, because we want to show you where you could find the information if you came here in San Miguel and you are right now at the main garden. This is help if you need to find about events, activities, anything, and it's public. So let's come with me to find these new spots. So here we are at these spots. In here you can find all the dates and of course the hour of the events. So it's something so useful if you're just searching information, because we know that San Miguel has a lot of Instagram pages. So right here is the events that are public, like this one about the concert on the Friday of 23. So as this is just an example because it's fully complete, so here you can come and it's on the main gardener in every corner of the public center. So it's something really easy, and as well is on Spanish and in English. You can also use the QR that is over there for the Instagram page, and if there is anything information on Spanish, you can also take a picture and just go on Google and translate. It is so easy. And if you were finding a place as well, just to search for more information, if you think that you want to search on a specific restaurant, place, or anything that discovered the magic of San Miguel, behind me it is the Consejo Turístico of San Miguel de Allende. So you can come over here and ask for information, and I'm sure that they will help you. And if you're searching once again to find information, there's police officers. If you watch them with this uniform, you can also go with them and ask for any help or any circumstances. If you want to search for something specific, you need help with one thing particularly, they will give you a response. And closer to our beautiful parroquia, you can find these stands where you can also search for information, as well as events, places to go or visit and discover San Miguel. So you have a lot of opportunities to search information because, as we say, any corner you can find all these spots where you can also find the events with the special dates and, of course, the exact moment and hour where this is going to happen and at what time. There you have it, guys. If you were searching for information for events or something that is official, because as I was saying, there's a lot of pages on Instagram or TikTok or any on the web that are talking about what do you think to the things that you may want to make on San Miguel. And most of them, they are not like new, they don't have a lot of the events. So when you go to the main gardener and they every corner they have their spots when you can search for the information about events, about concert, about anything cultural, and most of them are public, are free, and they have all the information as the dates, where it's going to be this event, and the date and the hour. So it's all over there. One of them are translate and they have English, but if you find someone that is on Spanish, you just can take a picture and then just send this picture on Google and make this translate to English or your language, and it is so easy. So there you have it. They are like four, well, at least there are four in every corner of the main gardener. So it's something really easy to find, and most because whenever you came here to visit San Miguel, one of the most iconic, or at least the number one thing that you need to know, is going to the main garden and watch the parroquia. So it's something that you do it and then you find one corner and then you will find all the events of this month. So it's something easy, and if you are just so into these events and you want more information, or maybe you are searching for something or someplace in a specific, there you have it, all the places, or maybe the correct people when you can ask for help or ask them questions, and I'm sure that they are going to respond you. And now, talking about San Miguel, we're going to another news, that we have the news of the increase on the price of the bus tickets. So the president of our city talks about it. So if you were searching or hearing what's going on about the price, because right now San Miguel have a lot of visitors or residents that as well they use the public service of the drive. So there we have this information for you.
And well, the important points discussed here were the issue of the new garbage collection concession, which is extremely important for San Miguel de Allende, and the other was the 2 peso increase in the urban transport fare. Regarding the second point, the increase, 2 pesos were authorized for urban transport, but this goes hand in hand with a series of strong demands that do not come from the mayor's office, but from the city council. The city council authorizes this 2 peso increase in exchange for very specific commitments, such as the good service that must be provided to urban transport users, the quality of the person driving the bus, who must be presentable, cannot play music, cannot disrespect anyone, and cannot be a kamikaze. And I will personally be monitoring this as well. Those who do not understand that they cannot be violating regulations, those who do not understand that they constantly put citizens at risk by driving recklessly, we are going to prevent them. We will prevent them from driving either a taxi or a bus again. Why? Because it is time to change the image and the feeling of what urban transport is. It was also analyzed that 2 pesos is actually below inflation, and that 2 pesos does not damage the pockets of San Miguel residents. We analyzed it. You were witnesses to what each council member said. The minimum wage increase was 30-something pesos in 2023. The minimum wage increased by more than 30 pesos, and here it is, only 2 pesos being added to transport. Therefore, I believe this city council and these council members knew how to protect the pockets of San Miguel residents very well. An impact is always generated, like the impact of the rise in the price of tortillas, the rise of bread, the rise of fuels, the rise of electricity, etc. In this case, it is one of the minimal impacts because it is one of the smallest increases given to a public service provided to citizens. So as of today, 2 pesos more is authorized for the transport fare, and it goes from 8 to 10 pesos, and all the benefits that existed previously are maintained. We are going to be strictly supervising the quality of the buses because it is one of the commitments they have. Removing those spoilers, removing the tinted windows, changing the exhaust system if they make too much noise or emit too much smoke, and reviewing all the seats to ensure there are no sharp edges or cracks that damage, scratch, or tear clothes, etc. And above all, the education they must provide to the urban transport drivers. That is the main point. So that is one of the important points.
So we're going to have this increase on the price just because we need better buses. They need to have this increase so it could be better for everyone. So the transport are better for our use, for the public, for almost all the San Miguelenses, visitors and residents. So they are saying that this increase is just for 2 pesos. So that's why we're going to have to pay for 10 pesos. So there you have it, all the information about it. So tell us, what do you think about this increase? Do you think that it was correct? Do you think that it was necessary? Or if you have maybe a controversial opinion or something really different. So now let's begin with our section of Heads Up.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
Let's go to this first event that is a cultural event on January. Every Thursday, it's music with guitar, and it will be an offer to the music of peace. It will be at 12 p.m. at the main garden of the public library. The second one announcement is moving reading clubs, talks, and lectures all about this beach. It will be in March. Take your little notes on the weekend. Full astronomy. Who is in March of 12 to 21 at the public library. It will be free enters. And now talking about more events and heads up, we have the library guide tour. Discover every corner of this 50th century building, learn about his story, and explore its activities every Tuesday at 11 a.m. The meeting point is the library courtyard, and your donations support our programs.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
So here I have an announcement to say that it's something really beautiful and that makes us so happy is that we already have TikTok. So I invite you to follow us. We're going to post videos about the news that we pass in these episodes and of course into the San Miguel Brief, as well of some interesting facts, maybe a little bit interviews, something really magical and something that you never expect. So I recommend you to follow us in our TikTok. There is the San Miguel Brief. Just search the San Miguel Brief on TikTok, follow us, and let the magic happens. And of course, I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp that you're already watching. That is 415-296-4668. When you can contact us if you want to participate here or maybe have something really inspired, if you want to have a talk with someone of the San Miguel Brief or maybe bring something really interesting to the program, anything about culture, about events, about something that needs to be with San Miguel, or maybe we know that San Miguel received 1,000 of artists, 1,000 of very particular and important people here. So if you may want to participate here, just send us a message. Talk with us about your idea and we're going to give you all the details before coming up to the show, and it's completely free. All the things, follow us on TikTok and send us a message to our WhatsApp, and I'm so sure that if you do it and if you get in, you will love it and enjoy it and you will grow up as much as we are going to do it. So let's take that on mind, and there you have our WhatsApp. In case you forget it, it's 415-296-4668. And now let's pass and let's move to our national news. That today we have this: the government of Donald Trump has revealed that it will not stop ICE against in opposition controlling cities even after the death of Renee Nicole Good, and since found or shot by the ICE agent during a federal immigration operation. So let's see what happened with this news.
Trump dejó claro que no van a parar las redadas de ICE en ciudades principalmente gobernadas por la oposición. Con todo y las protestas en todo Estados Unidos que generó el homicidio del activista Renee Nicole Good por disparos de un agente del ICE en Minneapolis, Trump acusó que los demócratas están aprovechando los disturbios y las manifestaciones para desviar la atención del mega fraude detectado en el gobierno de Minnesota, encabezado por el demócrata Tim Walz, quien fue candidato a la vicepresidencia de Estados Unidos en fórmula con Kamala Harris. En su cuenta de Truth Social, Trump cuestionó: ¿de verdad quieren los habitantes de Minnesota vivir en una comunidad donde ya hay miles de asesinos, narcotraficantes y adictos, violadores, presos violentos liberados y fugados, personas peligrosas de instituciones mentales y manicomios extranjeros y otros criminales mortales demasiado peligrosos para siquiera mencionarlos? Lo único que quieren los patriotas de ICE es expulsar a esa gente de su vecindario y enviarla de vuelta a las prisiones e instituciones mentales de donde vinieron, la mayoría en países extranjeros que entraron ilegalmente a Estados Unidos. Luego Trump puso: no teman, grandes de Minnesota, el día del ajuste de cuentas y la retribución se acerca. Trump anunció que va a recortar los recursos federales a las llamadas ciudades santuario que protegen a los migrantes.
Additionally, starting February 1st, we're not making any payments to sanctuary cities or states having sanctuary cities because they do everything possible to protect criminals at the expense of American citizens.
now we have a lot of controversial about this theme because it's something that we're talking about someone and he totally give this response without a touch, particularly about talking this situation and particularly of what is going on into the whole country. So he's just going so straight about what he thinks that most of the time that doesn't it's right all the time. And when questioned about the renegation of the trade agreement between Mexico and the United States and Canada, former President Donald Trump said that he does not consider it a priority. Although he stated that he wants his trading partner to do well, he added, "The problem is that we don't need their products."
And all of the U.S. automakers now are doing great, and before they were having a really hard time. You couldn't, the environmentalists would not have let them survive.
So, Mr. President, when you renegotiate USMCA, how is that going to help auto workers like Ford?
I don't even think about USMCA. I mean, you know, I want to see Canada and Mexico do well, but the problem is we don't need their product. You know, we don't need cars made in Canada. We don't need cars made in Mexico. We want to make them here. And that's what's happening. Everybody's moving here. From Canada, they're coming here. From Mexico, from Japan, from Germany, from all over the world, they're coming here. They're opening up their plants. Bill is lucky because he's had a lot here, but when he doesn't have it here, he's moving here. They're doing big expansions for it. But they're all doing great. The car industry is exciting, and to be honest with you, Bill, every industry is exciting. Yeah, just like this.
So as he was saying that we're still watching the same kind of attitude that he is just on what he thinks that it's correct, but it is not a great moment to listen, or maybe it doesn't appear that he will listen what others saying, what Mexico, what of particularly any other country that he was just talking about. He is just like saying it's what we need to do, it's what we need to handle, but what happened in this situation with that kind of thinking. And now talking about this country, the President Claudia Sheinbaum responded to comments leading the USMCA as irrelevant, straight that those who most strongly defend the trade agreement are the U.S. business leader, since many of them have numerous production plants in Mexico. She added that she is confident the trade agreement will remain in place.
Nuestras economías están muy interrelacionadas, muy integradas. La economía de Canadá, Estados Unidos y México, pero vamos a referirnos a México y Estados Unidos. Quienes más defienden el tratado son los empresarios estadounidenses. Los que más, por supuesto, México también. ¿Por qué? Porque hay una integración muy grande. Ellos tienen muchísimas plantas de producción, no solo de autos, sino de muchísimas temas. Recientemente compraron una empresa de transformadores en México, una empresa estadounidense, con un monto muy significativo. Quiere decir que hay confianza en el país. Entonces, no estoy convencida, pues, que va a seguir la relación comercial con Estados Unidos.
La cadena de suministros.
Todo, pues, no solo en la automotriz, en prácticamente todo. Fíjense, ahora que hubo el conflicto con algunos productores agrícolas, los meses finales del 2025, y que cerraron un puente de Ciudad Juárez, bueno, tuvimos llamadas, lo cerraron un día o día y medio, 2 máximo. Las llamadas desde Estados Unidos al secretario de Economía, al secretario de Relaciones Exteriores, de que se abriera la frontera porque estaba afectando ya a la producción en Estados Unidos, de distintas áreas. Entonces son 400,000 vehículos de tránsito diario, más de 300,000 millones de dólares de comercio, en fin, hay mucha integración. Entonces, no voy a debatir en particular, sino sencillamente la importancia que tiene para ambos países que se mantenga la relación comercial con Estados Unidos.
So the President Claudia Sheinbaum was saying that she is really sure that we're still having this treatment with the United States. Of course, everybody is just asking if she's really sure about this information about what Donald Trump was saying during these days. So she's just, we need to wait, we need to just get this involved and resolved with our Mexican people, and of course everything is going to be okay with the things that we need to handle. So it's kind of controversial, both of these parts, because one part is saying that everything is fine, that you don't need to get worried, and the other part is saying that it's going to be changes and it's going to make a different move. So what do we think about it? I mean, who is the correct answer about this? So this is the information that we have for today about national news and updates from San Miguel. Again, I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668, where you can contact us, and just go to your TikTok and follow the San Miguel Brief. This is everything for today's episode, and I hope to see you tomorrow with more news.